Hey everyone, it's Ride1940 here. Today we're taking a look at the C-130 and DCS. This is on the WWX server, and it's a really great server to fly on. I'll show you some things about it, and the reason why I wanted to play this plane on the server was because it is very logistics based. If we zoom out, we're down here at Takeoff, and we need to fly north, so this is where we can get cargo and then fly it to the rear depot. So you can see here it's kind of damaged and stuff, but we'll do like a short field landing, drop off the supplies, and then the trucks and stuff will actually go out from the rear depot. As you can see, there's a convoy right here moving. It'll drive along the route and it'll go to a frontline depot, which is one of these guys, and then AI units will eventually spawn from these frontline depots, and they will go out and seek battle. There's like AI commanders that are fighting each other here over these battle points. So some are blue and some are red. You got a little camera icon there because you can actually do like photo recon and stuff and see what units are available. And if the AI commander sees that there's like a weak enemy force, then they'll be inclined to attack it. You can also do lay down like artillery. You can move helicopters to move artillery into position and almost create like a fire base and keep funneling ammunition to them. And then you can call in artillery strikes from other aircraft or from yourself on known targets. So there's a lot to this gameplay, and it's really fun. You can see the overall limit, the overall status of the supplies. So we got normal equipment, we have ammunition and fuel. So they're actually kind of low on fuel, so they won't be able to spawn too many tanks and stuff like that. But anyways, we're gonna do our best here. See, this depot is the rear depot here is really hurting for supplies, so we're going to bring as much as we can. So to do that, you have to, when you spawn into an airfield, you got to find the cargo hub. You got to find this position right here. This is where the crates and stuff spawn. So you can see it marked with that crane there, and then the red containers. And all we have to do is bring up our radio menu, go to other, and then we want to do cargo and troop transport, and then we want to do physical cargo. So we want to take a lot of stuff, so we'll take large fuel. We can take quite a bit of that. Oops. Now, it's a little cumbersome the way just DCS works with having to spawn supplies in and go through this menu system here, but it's about the only way you can do it at the moment. So I think fuel will do a couple large ammos. Actually, we can take like quite a bit of the large ammos, I think. There's another large ammo. So once you spawn all this, it's pretty easy to get into the plane. And the cool thing about this server is that they have hot starts for the C-130. So if you don't want to do the cold and dark start, you can just get into it. This is one of the main complaints I have about the plane is the developers force you to do a cold start. And they've got checklists and stuff to do it, like the quick and dirty to get the plane going, but really I think it's disrespectful of people's time to just not include that at all. It's like they're kind of forcing their mentality on playing the game their way, so you must do a cold start. At least with DC or this server on WWX, you don't have to do that. You can just do a hot start and you're good to go. I just, in terms of my gameplay and stuff, sometimes I'm at the end of the day and I'll do maybe like one cold start, but I don't want to do it every single time I get shot down, you know, if I'm flying online. So yeah, it's just kind of annoying. I think maybe we can, I think that'll be good. That should be enough. Alright, so we want to go to, let's go internally, and then I think go to 3. Alright, so we have our crew chief here. We can do Control C, left Control C. I don't want to see this again. We can go to our cargo. So we got cargo staged outside, right? So it says 8 nearby. We can go stage nearby, and then we can just select everything we want, and then load it all. Oh, right. The ramp is not open now. That's a problem. I think we can just go to 5. Yeah. So we should have hydraulic power and stuff. Yep. Cool. Now, Control C, and then we can go ahead and just load. Let's try and get this stuff centered. Okay, I think that's good. Looks like we can't take that equipment crate. It's just going to be too large. So, okay, that's fine. We're good there. We can close that out. Go back to 5, and let's close the ramp. And then we're going to be on our way. So this, the skin that I have for the airplane is pretty neat. It's on the user files. I think it's a pack of 3 Marine Corps ones, and I really was waiting for that, especially for this skin for this squadron. This is from the Raiders. And I like the Raiders a lot because I don't like the team, the Raiders. Let's get that straight. I'm from San Diego. I like the Chargers, but I do like the Raiders squadron because they are actually stationed. They're stationed in Miramar, which is really close to me. So let's go ahead and taxi out. So the server is really neat too. That you can, if you want to get external views, which is great for filming or screenshots, you can go ahead and hit F2. I really like that on servers when they do that because, you know, you want to take pictures, you want to see the pretty models of the planes, you know, you want to see the action. I don't really think it aids in cheating because things happen so quickly that you looking around in F2 view, really, what benefit would you really get, you know? Alright. Let's slow it down. So with the C-130, you actually have to use this wheel. You have to map that. You're not going to be able to use your rudder pedals. Oh, there's a crate there, and I wonder if we're going to get screwed by running over that thing. Yep. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna do this again. We'll pick it up when I'm ready for takeoff. Alright, after a lot of pain and suffering, I've got another load of equipment on board. We actually had to crash the desktop like right after I reloaded the plane and got everything going, and then I had to do it all over again. So this is the third attempt after loading stuff in. So let's get underway here. Really quickly, you can use the route planning tool on the when you're spawning in. Basically, save a route. So what I've done is I've created a route from Tel Nof that just goes up to this depot area. And have that as a waypoint plugged into the... Oh, somebody captured battle position. Plug that into the aircraft and just set direct to waypoint 3, which is going to be the depot up north there. So if we take a look, that should... I think it says on the... where's that thing? Yeah, so 67 miles. We should get there in 22 minutes. So let's get underway. Alright. Alright, we're gonna have to use our little wheel first until we get some rudder authority. Still kind of trying to get used to my new rudder pedals. I got the Charlie pedals from Honeycomb, and they've got a lot of spring force in them. I loosened them up as much as I'll go. They're still pretty tight, so I'm always fighting with the foot position there. Alright, we're underway. Get our gear up and start retracting the flaps. We got a new threat. Alright, that's wonderful. Alright, look at this. We got our beacon going. That's a part of the hot start, so let's go ahead and turn that off. We've got go up there, that can be off, and then go to covert, that can all be off. Good. Now we shouldn't be shining any little thing there. And look at this plane, this is awesome. I really am hoping we do get a KC-130J. You know, this is just a livery for one for the Marine Corps, but it would be super cool to do tanking. I think that would be amazing. Be a new kind of gameplay loop that we would get in DCS. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn up to our waypoint. You know, we could probably fly really low on this. So this server is PvP. In the end, it's a lot of it's actually a lot of the AI is fighting itself, which is really cool. We call it like the ant farm, and you just watch the generals fight it out with each other, capturing battle positions. But you influence that obviously from what you're doing, and there is, I think, a MiG-29 that's up right now. Oh, it's gone. Just MiG, or just a Mi-24, so we don't have to worry about that. But yeah, we will pick this up when we get to our waypoint and see if we can do the short field landing. Haven't really done it out in the wild yet. I think I've done it just in single player, but not in like a threat environment where we can get shot down. There are also enemy AI fighters and stuff like that in SAM systems, so we'll have to be a little careful. And I haven't seen that depot that we're going to yet, so I don't know what the layout is, kind of like where the room is, but we'll make it work. We'll see you soon. I just went outside to get like a shot or whatever, and I just noticed that we have an F-15 with us right now, Strike Eagle. So we've got an escort. I think we're going to be pretty safe. They look loaded out for air-to-air. So I think that new threat was probably his radar painting us. That reminds me, I should probably turn on my countermeasure system. I think we got to do it back there. That is on operate, and then set it to like auto. Maybe that's good enough. We'll find out. Oh, don't want to turn into him. Alright, yeah, we'll pick this up when we get into the area. Alright, we are very close to the depot. Our little escort has gone off and I think tried to engage. Yeah, there's a Mirage F1 that's out there somewhere. But we've made it. Now it's up to us to get this thing down safely. I think we need to actually land. Oops, that's not the right one. Alright, let's go up nose up a little bit while we look at the map. You gotta drop stuff off here, so we need to be, I guess, somewhere around there. Let's take a look. I cannot remember how to turn off the stupid low terrain alt alarms. Alright, the Mirage F1 is shot down. That's good to see. Alright, I think if I land... let's take a look. Kind of this way, we should be okay. Yep, got it, understand. Just not entirely sure where the drop-off stuff is at. Okay. Should be able to pull some of this speed off.
Stall.
There we go.
Stall.
Okay, we've got our flaps are out. All right.
1,000 to go.
Yeah, I want to see if we can get down onto this roadway over here, and I think we'll be close to where we got to drop off stuff. Now you can see the results of the enemy bombers hammering this place. Oh, at least our train tracks. Okay, let's not land on that. There we go. This is going to be a little upslope, a little rocky. Okay. Whoa, boy. Oh, jeez. How's the plane looking after that spin around? Yeah, I keep forgetting full reverse is not good for the plane. It'll pull it back on its head. All right, let's. I think this Gepard over here is where we need to go. Yeah, there's a damaged one right by the drop off. So. Yeah, I definitely need more time in this plane to feel it out better and get all the controls and stuff down.
Objective failed.
Alright, we'll come to a stop here. Certified built Ford, tough landing. Alright, let's pop the brakes on, and then now we gotta go to open this. Oh, okay. I don't know why that that wasn't working there, but I'm glad we got that going. Otherwise we'd be screwed. Okay, so we should just be able to unload all. Whoa, boy. Why? My throttle's all the way back. Shit. What the fuck was that? Okay. I don't know what that was. My throttle was all the way, it was idle. Well, I had the parking brake on, and then I also threw the thing into reverse thrust, and yeah, just accelerated away like crazy. I don't know what the heck happened there, but anyways, despite all that, oh god, jeez. Now I want to see if cargo registered or anything. Well, you can see some trucks going out. Well, anyways, yeah, that's WWX. We'll probably do this some more. Damn, I don't know what happened with the supplies. I hope it wasn't all destroyed. Yeah, let's see if this loads in. Well, actually, I think the supplies were taken because we dropped it off next to that AA gun right there, and it's gone now, so that might have worked out. Maybe the supplies didn't look like they advanced much because this truck just, this convoy just deployed. So anyways, this was WWX. This is a logistics-based server, but you can go ahead and do whatever you want. You can try to shoot down planes, you can try to shoot down bombers, you can try to shoot down the other players, you can fly helicopters, try and interdict these convoys, or even go along the battle positions. There's this is just one chain in the thing. So once the supplies get to the forward depots, the AI general is going to figure out where they want to attack, and they'll need your help. So you can go bomb those battle positions and eliminate enemy forces. You could even drop troops off in those battle positions to help them get captured. So you can do troop transport if you want. And yeah, there's a lot of cool things and mini games in this thing. You can even do ASW, I think. So yeah, using a C-130 as like a P3 would be pretty sweet. I haven't done it yet, but obviously any more time with the P3 or the C-130, it would be a dream if there was a real P3 in the game. Jeez. Anyways, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I'll get to them as soon as possible. See you next one. Bye.